hobo. Let the towns drift slowly by. Can't you hear the steel rail humming? That's a hobo's lullaby. Do not think about tomorrow. Let tomorrow come and go. Tonight you're in a nice warm boxcar, safe from all the wind and snow. I know the police cause you trouble. They cause trouble everywhere. But when you die and go to heaven, you won't find no policeman. I know your clothes are torn and ragged, and your hair is turning gray. Lift your head and smile at trouble. You'll find happiness someday. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the towns drift slowly by. Don't you feel the steel rail humming? That's a hobo's lullaby. Beginning to sound like a drive-through. Here we go. About 35 years ago, my father wrote a song about an outlaw by the name of Pretty Boy Floyd. Pretty Boy Floyd was a bank robber back in a place in the country, and at a time in the country when he was not the worst of disasters. There was all kinds of dust storms. It was floating around entire states, wiping up farms, and Banks was ending up with a lot of farms. And no, nobody considered Pretty Boy Floyd to be exactly a philanthropist. He wasn't exactly considered to be an outlaw either. in the sense that he was redistributing farms in the form of cash throughout the countryside. Stories were told about him, and legends grew up, songs were wrote, and this is one of them. If you'll gather round, my children, his story I will tell about Pretty Boy Floyd the Outlaw. Oklahoma knew him well. It was in the town of Shawnee on a Saturday afternoon. His wife beside him in his wagon, as in the town they rode. Their deputy sheriff approached them in a manner rather rude, using vulgar words of language, and his wife she overheard. Pretty boy grabbed a log chain and the deputy grabbed a gun, and in the fight that followed, he laid that deputy down. You know, he took to the trees and timber, and he lived a life of shame. Every crime in Oklahoma was added to his name. You know, he took to the trees and timbers on the Canadian River shore, but the outlaw found a welcome at many a farmer's door. You know, there's many a starving farmer, yes, the same old story told, how the outlaw paid their mortgage and saved that little home. And others tell you of a stranger who had come to beg a meal, and underneath his napkin left $1,000 bill. It was in Oklahoma City, yes, it was on a Christmas Day. Come old carload of groceries with a letter that did say, you say that I'm an outlaw, yes, you say that I'm a thief. Well, here's a Christmas dinner for the families on relief. You know, it's through this world I've rambled, I've seen lots of funny men. Some are rob you with a 6-gun, and some with a fountain pen. But it's through your life you ramble, yes, and it's through your life you roam. You won't ever see an outlaw drive a family from their home.
and Carol. Oh, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. Let us pray with Aphrodite. Let us pray with Aphrodite. She wears that see-through nightie, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. We will pray with Zarathustra. We'll pray just like we used to. I'm a Zarathustra booster, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. We will pray with those Egyptians, build pyramids to put our crypts in, cover subways with inscriptions, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion. It's good. Oh, let's play on. Pray with those old druids. They drink fermented fluids, waltzing naked through the woods, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. Hare Krishna he must laugh on to see me dressed in saffron with my hair that's only half on, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. I will rise at early morning when my Lord gives me the warning that the solar age is dawning, and that's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion, give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me.
Of war and peace, the truth just twists its curfew goal, it glides upon four-legged forest clouds. The cowboy angel rides with his candle lit into the sun, though its glow is waxed and glad. All except beneath the trees of Eden, the lamppost stands with folded arms, its iron claws attached to curbs neath holes where babies wail through its shadow's metal badge. All in all can only fall with a crashing but meaningless blow. No sound ever comes from the gates of Eden. The savage soldier sticks his head in the sand and then complains unto the shoeless hunter who's gone deaf but still remains upon the beach where hound dogs bay at ships with tattooed sails, heading for the gates of Eden. The time-rusted compass blade, Aladdin and his lamp, sits with utopian hermit monks, side saddle on the golden calf, and on their promises of paradise you will not hear a laugh. All except inside the gates of Eden, ancient ships of ownership, they whisper in the wings. Do those condemned act accordingly and wait for succeeding kings? And I try to harmonize with songs the lonesome sparrow sings. There are no kings inside the gates of Eden. The motorcycle black Madonna, two-wheeled gypsy queen, and her silver-studded phantom cause the gray flannel dwarf to scream as he weeps. Two wicked birds of prey pick up on his breadcrumb sins. And there are no sins inside the gates of Eden. The kingdoms of experience in the precious winds they ride, while paupers change possessions, each one wishing for what the other has got. And the princess and the prince discuss what's real and what's not. It doesn't matter inside the gates of Eden. The foreign sun it squints upon a bed that is never mine, as friends and other strangers from their fates try to resign, leaving men wholly and totally free to do anything they wish to do but die. And there are no trials inside the gates of Eden. At dawn my lover comes to me and tells me of her dreams, with no attempts to shovel the glimpse into the ditch of what each one means. At times I think there are no words but these to tell what's true, and there are no truths outside the gates of Eden.
Pulling weeds and picking stones, we are made of dreams and bones. Need a place to call my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Rain for green, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. Sing along, you know. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mold you deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling down. Plant your rows straight and long, it's seasoned with a prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. Old crow watching from a tree, he's got his hungry eye on me. But in my garden I'm as free as that feathered thief up there. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. all this. I know this is TV and stuff. You're not supposed to stop the song, but let me tell you, that's not good. You got to sing on this stuff. I know you're sitting out there saying, look, I don't want people to be seeing me sing on TV. People at home. I know you don't want to see yourself. That's worse. I know. But hey, this is the truth now. I mean, I used to, and not only, I know what it really is. You're sitting there saying, look, why should I be singing along on that Dingleberry folk song anyway? I used to feel this way about the song. I learned the song from Pete Seeger. And Pete would be up singing it, and everybody would be singing along, and I'd just be in the back going, fantastic. I wouldn't be caught dead singing this song. I thought this was, and I felt that way for a long time, even up until, I don't know, this morning. Actually, it was last week when I first began to change my mind, because last week by accident I happened to be up in Canada, and I was coming back down across the border, and they stopped me at the Canadian Customs and Immigration. They stopped me going out. I could see stopping me coming in, you know, but I don't know. I guess if you look like me now, they stop you no matter which way you're going. So anyway, I was up there, and I was stopped, and they were going through my papers behind the glass booth, and I was the only one stopped. Everybody else was, sure, go right on ahead. And it was like late at night, I was sitting there alone. And while I was sitting in there waiting, just by accident, I happened to be singing this song to myself. You know, like, I don't know, it just came to me. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow, oh yeah. And all of a sudden, a guy come flying out the booth. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, excuse me, sir, but what's that you're doing, eh? I looked at the guy, I said, hey, I'm singing a song. He said, I know that, sir, but what language is that song in? I said, what language? It's in American! And I looked at the guy, and he had a puzzled face on, like a quizzled face, you know? And I looked at him, and I suddenly realized this guy was about 20 years old, probably just out of school, and this was his first job, and he didn't know what an inch was. I suddenly realized this was no Dingleberry folk song I was singing. I suddenly realized this song was significant. This song was about something. This song was about the last spot, about the last bastion, about the last place where we still have the poetry of mile after mile in our lives and not kilometer after kilometer. I suddenly knew this song was no just Dingleberry folk song. I knew this song was significant. It was about a way of life just rapidly disappearing from the entire planet and maybe even the whole universe. I suddenly realized there's a new way of life sneaking in, screwing us up. Sneaking in when you got to buy pop bottles in plastic liters now. You got to buy gas the same way as some places. They say it's cheap now. How do you know? Sneaking in when kids come home from school doing homework and you don't even know it's math they're doing. Sneaking in, screwing up our way of life. It doesn't take too much. I mean, everybody in the world, every country in the world used to have their own way of counting years ago. Look what's happened to the world now that everybody's going to this new stuff. Screwed up. And that's being kind and generous. And that's being on TV. You know what I'm talking about? And it's beginning to happen here in America. And people are saying, how come it's getting screwed up here in America? And so the Congress got committees, president got commission, everybody wants to know, nobody asked me, and I know. I know, because I know stuff. I sing about stuff. I sing about a lot of important things sometimes. But there's nothing more important in this song. So I want you to sing along, because it should be obvious now to everyone around the world that the problems of the world can't be solved in meters. The problems of the world can only be solved the way we made them, inch by inch and mile after mile. So here we go now. Don't be clapping and stuff. You got to sing along, inch by inch. Okay, here we go. Wait, stop the song. I know some people are trying to sing now, and there's other people sitting back there saying, I don't care. I don't care if that song could save the world. I'm not going to sing that song. Because I hate gardens, and I hate songs about them. I know there's people that feel like that in the world, and a lot of them moved to Austin, Texas, and they're all here at the show right now. People who hate gardens. I can feel it out there. I know what I'm talking about. And if you feel like it, This is a verse for you. Somebody gave me this the other day because they hated gardens too, and they weren't going to sing on this song, so maybe it'll be an inspiration for you. I know everybody needs different kind of inspiration in the world. So here we go. I just have to remember it. It's hard sometimes to remember. Let's see. It goes, slug by slug, weed by weed, boy, this garden's got me teed. All the insects come to feed in my tomato plants. Sunburned face, skinned up knees. I hate this next line. The kitchen's choked with zucchinis. Shopping at the A&P's next time I get a chance. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. It's good now. Gonna mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling. One more time for America now. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling down.
My love, you're like the wind on the run. I never know where you are coming from. I wasn't easily won. My love, I saw you first long ago. I didn't think then, I know how long it took love to grow. Oh, babe, I long to hold you at night. We're two together, are so right. You make the darkness so bright. We've had one hell of a time, and we've got over our pride, and we've come out of this fight. Because when two loves grow old, there can be no denying that their love may soon grow colder. Yet that's when we started trying. This love we have must be for real. We've overcome, now it's sealed. I know it's something we feel. My love, you're like the wind on the run. I didn't know where you were coming from. I wasn't easily won. This morning I woke up alone. I spent the daytime on my own. Lots of people have come and gone. This here is the only thing I know. It ain't right and it ain't wrong to hear a cowboy singing old-time song. Last night I sat till closing time, thinking of the things that crossed my mind. You were the one I was thinking of. I guess it must be that I'm just in love. Oh, baby, love you so. This here is the only thing I know. It ain't right and it ain't wrong to hear a cowboy singing old-time song. They play this song of mine on the jukebox for a dime. And if you leave 'cause something's wrong, you'll hear your cowboy singing old-time song. Oh, baby, love you so. This here is the only thing I know. It ain't right and it ain't wrong to hear a cowboy singing old-time song. To hear a cowboy sing an old-time song. Sailing down my golden river, sun and water all my own. Yet I was never alone. Sun and water, old life givers, I'll have them where'er I roam. And I was not far from home. Sunlight glancing on the waters, life and death are all my own. Yet I was never alone. Life for all my sons and daughters, golden sparkles in the foam. And I was not far from home. Sailing down this winding highway, travelers from near and far. And I was never alone. Exploring all the little byways, sighting all the distant stars. And I was not far from home.
was a mighty river, away, rolling river. The red man's camp lies on her borders, away, we're bound away across the wide Missouri. A white man loved an Indian maiden, away, rolling river. With an ocean sweet his canoe was laden, away, we're bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter, away, you rolling river. I'll take her across the rolling water, away, we're bound away across the wide Missouri. The chief disdained the trader's dollars, away, you rolling river. My daughter never you shall follow, away, we're bound away across the wide Missouri. At last there came a Yankee skipper, away, you rolling river. He winked his eye and he tipped his flipper, away, we're bound away across the wide Missouri. He sold the chief that fire water, away, you rolling river, and crossed the river, stole his daughter, away, we're bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you, away, you rolling river, across the wide and rolling water, away, we're bound away across the wide Missouri. Been to wild Montana, I went there in a storm.
My boots wore Texas leather. My Levi's wet and torn. Loved it in Montana. Yes, I loved it in a storm. I think I'm gonna cross that river. I just might be reborn. New York, New York, when it's 61, taking me a city ride. Somebody tall must have put out the lights, 'cause it got real dark outside. And I never saw the sun till 71, but I never gave up the fight. I sure was glad when I saw the dawn. Somebody turned on the light. Somebody turned on the light. Women whining, fast red cars, and I couldn't see to read the signs. Somebody said, whose life is this? And I said that it can't be mine. And I never saw the sun till 71, but I never gave up the fight. Sure was glad when I saw the dawn. Somebody turned on the light. Somebody turned on the light. When the world is wrong, better right yourself. It'll make the dark clouds fly. Nobody talk and put out the light. Just don't let the spirit die. If you never see the sun till 91, don't you never give up the fight. Sure be glad when you see the dawn. Somebody turns on the light. Somebody turns on the light.
I didn't say stop.
You looked at me and started going like that.
You broke. You broke in between the first verse.
I probably did. I didn't.
But the thing, see what's confusing
Here,
is
let's
we
do
don't-
it.
we
Oh,
don't
we're
know
happy.
when he's gonna break. See?
One,
So we just gotta
two,
wait.
it's every 3.
Every 2 times we break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the vocal. Just for the vocal, not on the
Yeah, right. I thought, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
the stars will shine, I'll call her mine, my darling baby, my Creole belle. Touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Yeah, there's a guy with a ticket to Mexico. No, he couldn't look much stranger, walking in a hall with his things and all. Smiling said he was the Lone Ranger, coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man.